Despite its cute name, having a PUP on your computer isn't fun. Potentially unwanted programs, also known as PUAs or potentially unwanted apps, tread a fine line between being an annoyance and straight up malware. But anything installed on your computer without your express knowledge is a problem. Defining PUPs is tricky. They're not any specific type of software, and whether something is a PUP or not is often a matter of perspective. For example, you might install an application on your work computer because you want it and know what it does, but your system admin may consider it a PUP because it violates company policy. In general, a PUP is any piece of software that gets installed on your computer without your knowledge, that does something you don't know about even if you did install it knowingly, and generally makes changes or takes an action you wouldn't want. This makes PUPs different from malicious software such as Trojans, viruses, or ransomware. Those applications are written to damage your information or device, or to make money from you in an injurious way. In comparison, most PUPs are at worst a nuisance. PUPs are sometimes confused with bloatware. While a program can be both a PUP and bloatware simultaneously, it depends on the context. Bloatware is software that's been pre-installed on a device like a computer or a smartphone. While the user may not want these apps, they are there with the consent of the device manufacturer. Generally, the device maker is incentivized to include specific applications, which could in turn lower the cost for the end user. Bloatware apps don't usually contain malware, although they can slow a computer down and they're really annoying to say the least. But they're pretty easy to remove, and you usually don't need any special tools to do it. Just uninstall the offending app as normal. The most common way for a PUP to find its way onto your system is by piggybacking on a program that you actually want to install. Typically, the installation process for the other software will use an opt-in approach, where the option to install the PUP is already ticked on the installation wizard. Sneaky. This relies on users simply clicking next until the installation completes instead of reading the fine print. Next thing you know, there's a brand new PUP on your system, making your life miserable in some annoying way. This means that technically you had the chance to keep the PUP off your system. These details might be included in the license agreement, which no one reads, and you may even have inadvertently consented to unwanted software behavior described in that license agreement. PUP authors don't expect the vast majority of people to read through a lengthy end-user license agreement or EULA, because, well, most people just don't. Still, it gives them plausible deniability, since anyone who does take the time to read all the information presented has the opportunity to keep the software off their computer. The main reason that PUPs exist is that software developers want to get their software on your computer by any means. One line of thinking is that if the applications are already installed on a user's computer, they might try them and like them. It overcomes a major hurdle, getting the user to download and install the application. Most PUPs are the sort of app that the average user wouldn't install on purpose, so they have to sneak in the back door to attain any measure of success. Ultimately, the purpose of a PUP is financial gain, but there are various ways that PUP developers use to make money, depending on the type of PUP you're dealing with. If you want to know more about the types of PUPs, how to prevent them, and how to remove them, check out the article linked below. See you next time.